Toyota RAV4 review. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. The Toyota RAV4, the brand's current generation mid-sized SUV, made a clean break with its more than 25 years of history when it went on sale in the UK at the beginning of 2019. Following so many of its rangemates, it switched into Toyota's latest TNGA modular vehicle platform technology. Its dimensions changed only slightly, becoming one of few new cars to become shorter at the curb than its immediate predecessor. But the mechanical change most will likely have noticed happened under the bonnet. Having been available in all of its previous forms with conventional petrol engines, and since the XA 22nd generation version also with a diesel for those who wanted one, the new RAV4 switched to petrol-electric hybrid power exclusively. While buyers in other markets can buy conventional petrol-engine versions of the car, then, in the UK the RAV4 comes with a 2.5-liter, 4-cylinder, atmospheric petrol engine and a combination of electric motors, depending on what version you opt for. Both front-wheel drive and four-wheel drive are available. Entry-level cars offer 215 bhp and front-wheel drive, while hybrid AWD-i'models come with power increased slightly to 219 bhp, because they add a second electric drive motor for the rear axle. It's the range-topping RAV4 PHEV that we've elected to test, though, whose more powerful electric motors and drive battery combine with its combustion engine to produce up to 302 bhp, which is enough to get your attention. Being capable of almost 50 miles of lab-tested electric running on its 18.1 kWh drive battery, and emitting as little as 22 grams/km of CO2, the plug-in hybrid also moves the RAV4 into quite rarefied waters as a tax-saving company car. It's one of a still very limited number of family cars that might cost a fleet driver less than 10% of its showroom value in annual benefit-in-kind tax, but might also cost his fleet operator less than £50,000 at list price. The regular RAV4 hybrid can be had for much less, but no version of the car other than the PHEV promises to beat an advertised 50 miles per gallon, or emits less than 130 grams/km of carbon dioxide. Toyota RAV4 engine lineup and trim levels. The petrol hybrid RAV4 comes in a 4-tier model trim range that opens up with the sub-£32,000 Icon version, and continues with design, excel and the range-topping dynamic. The plug-in hybrid version, as tested here, has 3 options: Design, Dynamic, and Dynamic Premium. Alloy wheel sizes range from 17 to 19 inches, and while entry-level cars miss out on equipment such as heated electric seats, LED headlights and front parking sensors, they do get adaptive cruise control and plenty of active safety kit as standard. The RAV4 is built in St. Petersburg, Russia for the UK market, with range-topping plug-in versions assembled in Japan instead. Toyota clearly set out to make an impact with this daring-looking 5th-generation RAV4. While it doesn't have the plunging roofline or slimline features of the smaller Toyota CHR crossover, there are much bolder lines and more chiseled features on display here than previous generations have had. You wouldn't call the result beautiful, but it'll certainly get your attention. At the risk of authoring a car that some may consider fussy, Toyota has carved plenty of form and detail into the RAV4's flanks, and, with some success, has chosen big standout design features to distinguish the car like its arrowhead radiator grille, kinked C-pillar and squared off-wheel arches. Underneath the body panels, the car's new all-steel model platform and chassis brings greater torsional rigidity, a lower center of gravity and double wishbone rear suspension, all of which promise improved handling. Both the bonnet line and driver's seat are 15 mm lower than in the 4th generation RAV4, while the glasshouse is larger than before, boosting visibility all round. The car's electromechanical power steering system is now rack rather than column mounted, while road bias summer tires replace the all-weather type fitted to the previous generation car. Like so many of Toyota's hybrid intended motors, the 2487cc 4-cylinder petrol engine that primarily powers the RAV4 runs on the thermal efficiency boosting Atkinson combustion cycle, and has a more under-square cylinder design than its predecessor, the engine smaller of bore and longer of stroke than its predecessor was, for better natural torque production. Fed by both direct and indirect fuel injection and aspirated by 2 different forms of intelligent variable valve timing technology, it produces up to 176 bhp for the car. It's mounted transversely under the bonnet, and it drives the front wheels in tandem with an electric motor/generator itself rated for up to 118 bhp.
Thanks for watching.
Drop a like, leave a comment,
And don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.